What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel called Red America. And it's a fairly new channel, but this channel, I think the name speaks for itself. I don't want to say too much on here because I think that YouTube will give me a little, got to be careful with our side of things these days. So, man, it's just kind of mind boggling to me. I don't understand how some people don't see what's going on. I think it's so obvious what's going on. I think that the administration that is in office right now is just a joke, a literal joke. Um, and it's come down to where like I don't trust shit about the government anymore. Um, I really feel like if they can, they'll scheme and cheat their way into getting into a position if they need to. I'm tired of common sense things being considered conspiracy theories. Stuff like that. Like I really like I really believe that the election was definitely rigged in a sense. Very corrupt. I mean, there were a whole bunch of voter ballots that were dead people that voted for Biden. And that right there speaks volumes. But there's still people out there that just just dismiss that and don't look at that. And people need to wake the fuck up. We need to wake the fuck up, dude. I don't care if you hate Trump or not. That man is good for the country. He's good in office and he puts America first. And we need presidents like that. We need presidents that put our country first so we can thrive. If America does not come first, we don't thrive. And we are very much looking like a what's the word? Dystopian society. I don't know. Fucking this word. Um, and it's not good. It's it's really not good, man. We're not heading to a good place, and the people that are in office right now and all all the wrong people that are up there in power have put us in a very bad spot very quickly within a matter of 3 short years. It has just gone fucking downhill. We were in an okay spot. We had peace treaties everywhere. There was no wars going on. We were doing fucking good economically. There were jobs. Gas was super low. We were about to start drilling oil in Alaska. Fucking that got chopped, dude. We're gonna be so energy sufficient, and we're gonna be like independent. We're gonna be an independent country. We weren't gonna need any other country. We would have started profiting even more after time. We'd have more money. Just great things were coming. And as soon as these people get in office, they reverse everything. Now we're fucking sold out to China. You see China products everywhere. I mean, we've always had a lot of China products, right? Because a lot of companies get their products built in China. But there was less of that when Trump was in office. And I just really think that people need to wake the hell up. But anyways, Sky News Australia, I like watching them because I really feel like they have a very unbiased view. I think it's stupid that news media in America now, instead of just reporting shit that's happening honestly and letting us citizens form our own opinion on it, they completely have their own opinion and narrative to spew to us. And I think that that is so wrong. That's not good. That to me is corrupt. That's just awful. And like Sky News Australia, man, they just put shit out there and speak how it is. So we're gonna watch this video. It's about 9 minutes long. It says Nigel Farage, I'm guessing that's how you say his last name, almost pities mentally incapacitated Joe Biden. So even these people over in Australia are like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? And it's just crazy. We had the shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. My prayers go out to the family. That's super sad, man. I could not imagine that. Those poor young babies and the adults. It's all sad, so my condolences to the families. Joe Biden gets up to give a talk or whatever at, I don't know where it was, but like it was on TV or some shit, and he didn't mention anything about it, dude. And it was the morning of that shooting or the day of that shooting. And this guy, Joe Biden's talking about fucking chocolate chip ice cream and kids. And it was super creepy how I brought up the kids. If you haven't seen that, then go look at my shorts. You'll find the video really fast. It's just mad creepy, dude. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this video. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, subscribe, turn on the bell. Let's get this channel popping because I'm going to bring as much wing stuff to you as possible. Not crazy. Look, like I got a lot of liberal in me too. Like I believe in freedom at heart. I'm just an American guy who appreciates American policies and freedom. But I do lean more to the right. But I'm not like fucking batshit crazy right or batshit crazy left. I'm just definitely not a Democrat. So if that's your thing and you want to join me and help build this into a community, then please stick around. I'm more than happy to have you guys, and I really want to engage in honest talk about things going on because I love my country, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I'm terrified for what she's going to grow up in. Now let's get into the video.
Right now it's about 11:30 in the morning on a Tuesday morning in merry old England, where it's about 8 degrees outside and I think it's raining. Have I got that right? The wonderful Nigel Farage, Brexit leader, freedom fighter, GB News host?
Absolutely bang on. Yes, this is a classic English spring. It's raining day.
Absolutely bang on.
Day.
And those are not just the tears of Harry and Meghan, but Harry's in court right now. See what I did then? Why is he in court? Why is Elton John cheering him on? And
let's scooch forward.
I do think outside the law.
Let's get up here to the Biden stuff. Here we go.
Of course, he's at house and responded. This was big. It was in the news. The reality is that lawful gun owners don't end up doing things. People who commit those crimes, hook. People died at a point. Let's talk about Joe Biden, because today we had this horrific scenario where it's irrelevant whom the shooter is, but obviously people died at a school, teachers and kids. We all know what Sandy Hook did to all of our collective consciousness about the evils of people who commit those crimes.
Yep.
The immediate response, of course, from the left is greater gun control, when the reality is that lawful gun owners don't end up doing things like this. But it's the way that Joe Biden responded. This was big. It was in the news. It was everywhere. He was at the White House, and this is what he said today.
My name is Joe Biden. I'm Dr. Joe Biden's husband. And I ate Jenny's ice cream, chocolate chip. I came down because I heard there was chocolate chip ice cream. By the way, I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs.
Pathetic, dude.
You think I'm kidding? I'm not. God. Ben, how are you, pal?
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it. Congratulations. The chords are already made for you. We can.
Okay, ridiculous, because obviously when there's a national tragedy, and that's what this is, to not just walk out, deal with that, instead, regardless if it's a room full of school kids or anything else, that's very weird behaviour from the president. We know the reaction would be very different if it was a red-hatted MAGA shooter.
Yep.
Look, I think...
But nope, it was a transgender female, 28 years old, who walked up into a Christian school and shot 3 innocent 9-year-old children and 3 adults. I'm emphasizing the children part because that's the most disturbing part, and that's the part that pisses me off the most. Don't get me wrong. It pisses me off in general, and it's super sad all around. But we got to protect our kids, man, and kids are innocent. They had no way to defend themselves, completely innocent, and this person went up in there and cut their lives extremely short. And, I'm a big person. I'm big on forgiveness. But that specific person, dude, like I don't even know if I should say this, but, I don't wish them to rest in peace. I don't. I hope for the opposite. I hope that they got what they I hope that they get what they had coming to them on the other side, or at least a very long talk with God. And I hope that they understand how bad it is what they did. But it builds up so much animosity in me and spiteful pettiness that I don't want them resting in peace. They don't deserve to rest in peace, not at least not for a while. It's just too much. So it's horrible, man. Super horrible.
I think the truth of it is that we should be angry at the way Biden behaved, the lack of decorum, the lack of respect.
Yep.
But you can't be angry at somebody whose mental faculties suggest he should not be holding any senior position at all, let alone as leader of the free world. This guy is mentally incapacitated. He should not be there. So really, in some ways, I almost pity him rather than anger. And on the shooter, Paul, well, I think we need to think about it because, by the way,
I've not met one freaking person in my life anywhere around me that is proud of this dude being in office. It's a joke, dude. It's such a joke. It's just sad, man. But yeah, I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about that because it just, I don't know, had me raging all day, man. And there's just so much going on, and it's very scary where our country is at. But I just wanted to share this with you guys and get some conversation going and actually get a video up here on YouTube. So, again, if this is your thing and you want to hang with me, then feel free to. I'd love to have you here. Like I said, I really want to build a community and share some love and just, talk about what's going on in our country and discuss what could possibly make it better. And, just a place to talk, hash it out, talk about it, go over things and pay attention together because I really believe that we should be paying attention. This isn't something that we should be ignorantly blissful to. This is something everyone should be paying attention to because the people that are in power creating our rules right now are not good people and they do not have our best interests. So with that being said, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys in advance for any of you that stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what else you want me to go over or post about, and I'll also post about things that I think of throughout the day and whatnot. I'll post a lot of shorts as well. So we'll have plenty of topics to talk about. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks again.